Hey guys, welcome to ArcTech. So in this video, I'll find the output of a question, and the question will contain arrays and some predefined functions, that is isupper, islower, and isdigit. So I'll solve this question. This question was asked by one of my subscriber. So if you want answer to any question, you can just comment below or you can mail me. Okay. So the question is here. The question is having two functions basically. The first one is obviously the main function, and then we have a function whose name is convert. Okay. So I'll tell you what is happening in this program is we are passing a string. This is a string. We're passing the string to this function, and this function will do some changes in that string. And again we are then we are displaying the string after doing the changes, and again we are doing some some changes in the string, and we are again giving the output. Okay. So the basic concept in this is that whenever we are passing as array as argument, it is never passed by value. It is always passed by reference. Okay. So since in this we are passing a character array or any array you can pass. So in this we are passing character array. So it is passed by reference. Okay. Always array is passed by reference. It is never passed by value. Okay. So this is the basic concept. So whatever changes are made in this function, so the changes will be reflected in this original array. I'll show you how this happens. Okay. So here we have the question, and here we have the rough side. So in the rough side you will make a table, and in that table you will make columns, and in each column you will write the variable which is present in this function program. Okay. So here we have I think 5 variables. So I have made 5 columns. Now after this we'll write the variables present in this. Okay. So for now we'll go line by line and we'll see what is in this program. Okay. The first thing we have is include iostring.h, which is very important. Second one is string.h, which is used for this function, that is strlen. Third thing is ctype.h, which is used for this isupper, islower, islower also, and isdigit. Okay, so we'll see that also. Now after this we have the function whose name is convert. Okay, so this function is just working with the array, and it is changing the array. We'll see about this while calling the function. And then we have the main function, and then we have declaration of array, and this whole thing is happening here. So basically we'll just go in the main function first. So inside this, the first statement is character t. Okay, so we are creating an array whose name is t and type is character. Okay, so we have assigned this values to this array, that is we have assigned this string to this array. The value for this string is this. And after this we have integer size, which is assigned the value of length of the string. Okay, so now here strlen of t will return the length of the string, which is I think what 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Okay, so we have 12 characters here. We also include the space because it is also character. So we have 12 characters here, therefore strlen of t will be 12, and therefore size will be 12 here. So we have value for size is 12. Okay, then we are calling the convert function. We are passing 2 arguments. The first one is t, that is we are passing the array, and second thing is size. Okay, now after this the control will go to this function, and inside this our character str will get the array values. Okay, therefore str will become our t. Okay, therefore we have t, the value of t is this. Okay, now r will get this value, therefore we have written here str of 0 will get a of this is a, then str of 1 will get I, str of 2 will get s, str of 3 will get this, and so on. Okay, now after this int l will get a value of this size. Okay, therefore len will get value of size, that is 12. Okay, then we'll enter inside this function, and here we have a for loop. Inside the for loop we have integer count assigned as 0. Okay, so I've made a column for count, and the value for count is 0 now. Okay, so now after this we'll check the condition, that is count less than len. Now count is 0, len is 12, therefore obviously 0 is less than 12, therefore we'll enter inside this loop. Now inside this loop we have if isupper str of count. Okay, now what this means is that if str of count is capital, okay, then this statement will be 1, therefore if will be 1, if condition will be 1, and we'll enter inside this if statement. Okay, so here we'll check str of count. Now str of count is nothing but count is 0, therefore str of count is str of 0, and str of 0 is a here. Okay, and we can see that a is capital here, therefore isupper of a is 1, therefore we'll enter inside this if statement. Now inside this we have str of count is equal to 2 lower of str of count. So we are changing the case of this a, so we are changing it to lower case. Okay, therefore we'll change the value of this a as small a. Okay, I hope it is clear. Simply we are just in the if we are checking that is it uppercase or not. If it is yes, we will enter inside this statement and we'll execute this. Now this says that str of count, the value of this str count is will be lower case of that value. Okay, therefore we have changed capital A to lower a. Now after this there is else, there is else, there is else. There are three else. Will not go inside this because we have executed the if part. Okay, then we'll go for the next iteration. Then we have count plus plus. Therefore count will become 1 now. So count is 1. We'll check the condition, is count less than len. Count is 1 and len is 12. Therefore 1 is always obviously less than 12. So we'll enter inside this. Inside this we have is if isupper str of count. Now str of count is nothing but when count is 1, therefore str of count is nothing but str of 1, and str of 1 is I, which is capital I. So now isupper, now this is capital, therefore this is true, hence we'll enter inside this first if condition, that is we'll execute str of count is equal to 2 lower of str of count. Okay, therefore we'll just change the case of this I as small I. Okay, so for after this we'll go for the next line, that is else. So we'll not execute this because this is else. We have executed the if part. Then we'll go for the next, and that is else. This is also else, so we'll not execute this. We'll go for the next iteration, and then we have count plus plus. So count will become 2 now. Okay, now our len is 12, count is 2. We'll check the condition, is count less than len. It is true, so we'll enter inside this loop. Here we have again if isupper str count. Str count is str of 2. Okay, str of 2 is nothing but capital S, it is capital yes, so we'll enter inside this. That is nothing but str of count is equal to 2 lower of str count, therefore S will become small s. Okay, after this we'll go for the next iteration. We have count as 3 because this is count plus plus. Then we'll check the condition, count is less than len. Yes, it is true, we'll go inside this. We have if condition, it says that isupper. Okay, so we have str of 3, that is capital S, it is uppercase, so we'll just go inside this if statement, and here we have str of count is equal to 2 lower. Okay, so we'll just change the case of this capital thing to small s. I hope it is clear to you because we are doing the same thing, therefore I'm going fast here. So we are just doing the same thing until we get the capital letters. Okay, we'll go for the next iteration now, that is count plus plus. We have count as 4 now, and we'll check the condition, is count less than len. Yes, 4 is less than 12, therefore we'll enter inside this. Inside this we have the same condition, if isupper str of count. Okay, so C is capital, therefore it is true, hence we'll go inside this if statement, that is str of count is equal to 2 lower of str of count, that is C, capital C will become small c. Okay, so we'll go for the next iteration, that is count plus plus, therefore count will become 5 now. We'll check the condition, is 5 less than len. Yes, it is true, so we'll go inside this. Now again we have isupper of str of count. Str of count is nothing but str of 5 here, and str of 5 is E, that is capital E, so it is true. We'll go inside the first if condition, that is change this to lowercase, so therefore our capital E will become small e here. Okay, after this we'll go for the next iteration, and we'll just increment the count, that is count is now 6. Okay, we'll check the condition, is 6 less than len. It is true, yes, we'll go inside this. Now we'll check, now see str of count is nothing but str of 6, and str of 6 is nothing but space here. Okay, so we'll go here in the if condition, and we'll check that is it true. No, because space is neither capital nor small, so it is not true. We'll go for the next else part. Okay, in the else we have is lower, so is it lowercase? No, it is not true, so we'll not go here. We'll go for the third, that is digit. So is it a digit? No, it is not a digit because space is a special character. Okay, so we'll go for the last one, that is else, and here we have str of count is equal to hash. So now our str of count will become hash. Okay, so we have new value for space, that is hash here. Okay, now str of 6 is hash. So we'll go for the next iteration, that is we'll just increment this, count will become count plus plus, that is 7 now, and we'll check the condition, is count less than len. Now count is 6 and len is 12, therefore it is true, so we'll enter inside this loop. Now inside this we have isupper str of count. Now str of count is nothing but str of 7 because count is 7. Now str of 7 is nothing but 2. Okay, Now is it upper? No, it is not upper, so we will not enter inside this first statement, first if. We'll go for second if. Is it lowercase? No, it is not lowercase because 2 is neither upper nor lower. So we'll go for third, that is else if. Is digit? Yes, 2 is a digit, therefore we'll enter inside this third if condition. Now inside this we have str of count is equal to str of count plus 2. Okay, I'll write it here. Now see, str of count, that is nothing but str of 7 is nothing but 2 here, and what we have condition is, we have condition str of count will become str of count plus 2. Okay, str of count is 2 and 2 plus 2 is nothing but 4. Okay, so we have this str of count will become str of count plus 2, that is 4. Okay, so we have new value for str of 7, that is 4. So I'll just change the value here and write 4 here. Okay, that's it. So we'll go for the next iteration. Okay, this is else part, so we'll not execute this. We'll go for next iteration, and then we have count plus plus. So count will become 8 now. Okay, now we have count as 8. So we'll check the condition, is 8 less than 12? Yes, it is true. So we'll enter inside this. Again, now see, str of count, that is str of 8 is 0. Okay, so we'll check here. Is the first condition valid? No, it is not valid because this is not upper. We'll go for second condition, that is lower. No, 0 is not lower, so we'll go for third. Now is it digit? Yes, it is digit, so we'll enter inside this third loop. Inside the third statement we have str of count is equal to str of count plus 2. Now str of count is nothing but 0, and 0 plus 2 is nothing but 2 here. Okay, so we have new value for str of 8 as 2 here, so we'll change the value to 2. Okay, easy. Then we'll go for next iteration. Then we have count plus plus, so count will become 9 now. Okay, so we'll check the condition, is 9 less than len? Yes, 9 is less than len, so we'll enter inside this loop. Now inside this loop we have again 4 conditions, and we'll check this. Now in the first one we have str of count is upper str count. Now str of count is nothing but str of 9, that is nothing but 1 here. Okay, so the first condition is false, second condition is false, third condition is true. Okay, because it is a digit, hence we'll enter inside this if condition. Here we have str of count is equal to str of count plus 2, and str of 9 will become str of 9 plus 2. Now str of 9 is nothing but, I'll write it again. Now str of 9 will become str of 9 plus 2. Str of 9 is 1, 1 plus 2 is nothing but 3. So we have new value for str of 9 as 3 here. So I'll just change the value here, that is 3. Okay, easy. We'll go for next iteration, that is count plus plus. We'll do 10 here. Now is 10 less than 12? Yes, it is true, so we'll enter inside this loop. Now here we have is upper str of count. Now str of count is nothing but str of 10. Str of 10 is nothing but 0. Okay, now this condition is false because it is not a uppercase. This condition is false because it is not a lowercase. The third is digit. Now 0 is a digit, therefore we'll enter inside this condition, that is true. So we'll see that str of count is equal to str of count plus 2, same thing. So we'll just do this again. We'll just change this as 10 here because count is 10, and then we have this value as 0 plus 2, that is 2 here. Okay, so we'll write 2 here because str of 10 is 2 now. After this we'll go for next iteration, that is count plus plus. So we'll just do 11. Count is 11 now. We'll check the condition, is 11 less than len? Okay, it is true, so we'll enter inside this loop. We have if condition, if is it uppercase? Okay, str of count is nothing but str of 11, that is this @ sign. Okay, now is it uppercase? No, it is not uppercase. Is it lowercase? No, it is not lowercase. Is it digit? No, it is not a digit. So last one is else. We have no condition here, so therefore we'll just change it to hash here because str of count is nothing but hash if none of these are true. Okay, so we'll go for the last else, that is hash. So we'll change this add to hash here. Okay, so we'll go for the next iteration. So we'll just increment the count, that is count will become 12 now. We'll check the condition, is 12 less than 12? No, it is not true because 12 is equal to 12. Okay, it is not less than 12. So we are so this loop is terminated now. So we'll go for next, that is nothing but we'll go to the main again. Okay, we'll go back to main, Here we have executed this line. We'll execute now C out. Okay. Now we'll see out T. Now see, we have passed this this array as function argument. Therefore, it is passed by reference always, and hence we have new value for T as this. So these are new elements of T. I'll write it here. Okay. So now T has this value. This string has this value. Okay. Now after this, we'll give output as, so the output is here. I'll write it here. Now we have first output as this cout as this thing here, that is this. Okay. Now our value for T has also changed. Therefore our T has got new values, that is this, because we have changed it. Now after this, we have a for loop. Okay. Okay. So inside the for loop we have integer c is equal to 0. Okay. So I have written c as 0 here. Then we have r is equal to size minus 1. Now size is 12, and therefore r is size minus 1, that is 12 minus 1, that is 11 here. Okay. Now we'll check this condition, that is c less than or equal to size by 2. Okay. Now size by 2 is 12 by 2, that is nothing but 6. Okay. So we'll check the condition, is c less than or equal to size by 2. Now c is 0 and 0 is less than 6. Okay. So this is true. So we'll enter inside this for loop. Sorry. Inside the for loop we have a character temp. Okay. So I'll write it here. So we have temp is equal to T of c. Okay. Now c is 0. Okay. And T of c is T of 0, that is a. So temp is a now. Okay. Clear? After this we have T of c is equal to T of r. Now c is 0. Okay. See here. And r is 11. Okay. Therefore T of 0 will become T of r. That is T of 0 will become T of 11. Now T of 0 is a. Now a will become T of 11, that is hash. So we have new value for T of 0 as hash here. Okay, simple. Then we have T of r is equal to temp. R is 11, therefore T of r is T of 11, that is equal to temp. Temp is a. Okay, therefore T of 11 is a. So we have new value here, that is a. Okay, simple. So we have just swapped the values from here to there. Okay, simple. Then we'll go for the next iteration of this loop. Okay, then we have c++ and r minus minus. So c will become plus plus, that is c will become 1. R will become minus minus, that is r will become 10 now. Okay, simple. Then we'll check the condition, is c less than or equal to size by 2. Now c is 1 and 1 is less than 6. So it is true. So we'll enter inside this loop. We have character of temp is equal to T of c. Now T of c is T of 1 because c is 1 here. Okay. Now T of 1 is nothing but I. Therefore temp will become small I. Okay, simple. Then we have T of c is equal to T of r. Now c is 1, r is 10. Okay. Therefore T of 1 will become T of 10. Now T of 1 is I and T of 10 is 2. Therefore we'll change the value here. Now T of r will become, sorry, T of c will become T of r, that is I will become T of 10, that is 2. Simple. Then we have T of r is equal to temp. Now T of r is T of 10 because r is 10. So T of 10 will become temp and temp is I. Therefore we have this T of 10 as I. Simple, we have swapped the values. Okay, then after this we'll go for next iteration. Then we have c++ and r minus minus. C will become 2 now and r will become minus, that is 9. Okay. Then we'll see the condition, is c less than or equal to size by 2. Now c is 2 and 2 is less than 6. So we'll enter inside this loop. We have character of temp is equal to T of c. Okay. Now c is 2. Therefore T of c will become T of 2, that is s. So we have temp as s. That is the new value. Then we have T of c is equal to T of r. Now c here is 2. Okay. And r here is 9. Therefore T of 2 will become T of 9. T of 2 is s. S will become T of 9. T of 9 is 3. So we have new value here, that is s will become 3 now. Okay. Then we have T of r is equal to temp. Now r is 9. Therefore T of 9 will become temp. Temp is s. So T of 9, that is 3, will become s now, which is temp. Okay. Then we'll go for next iteration. Then we have c++ and r minus minus. C will become 3 and then we have r minus minus, so r will become 8. Simple. Then we'll check this, is c less than or equal to size by 2. Now c is 3 and 3 is less than 6, that is size by 2. Therefore we'll enter inside this loop. we have character of temp is equal to T of C. Okay, so temp will become T of C. Now C is 3. Okay, therefore we have temp is equal to T of 3. T of 3 is S. Therefore temp is nothing but S now. That is same thing. Then we have T of C is equal to T of R. Now C is 3, R is 8. Therefore T of 3 is equal to T of 8. T of 3 is S. T of 8 is 2. Therefore our T of 3 will become 2. Simple. Then we have T of R is equal to temp. Now R is 8. So T of 8 is equal to temp. T of 8 is 2 and temp is S. Therefore we have 2 changed as S. Simple. Then we'll go for next iteration. Then we have C++ and R minus minus. Now C will become 4, R will become minus. Okay, that is R is 7 now. Okay. Then we have the condition is C less than or equal to size by 2. Now 4 is less than 6, therefore it is true. We'll enter inside this. We have temp is equal to T of C. C is 4. Okay. So temp is equal to T of 4. Now T of 4 is C. Therefore temp is C now. That is C of 4. Okay. Then we have T of C is equal to T of R. C is 4. R is 7. Therefore we have T of 4 as T of 7. That is C will become 4 now. Then we have T of R is equal to temp. R is 7. Therefore we have T of 7 is equal to temp. Temp is C. Therefore we have T of 7 as C now. Simple. Then we'll go for next iteration. Then we have C++ and R minus minus. C will become 5 now. R will become 6 now. We'll check the condition. Is C less than or equal to size? Yes, 5 is less than 6. Therefore we'll enter inside this loop. We have temp is equal to T of C. Okay, C is 5. Therefore temp will become T of 5. T of 5 is E here. Therefore temp is our E now. Okay, then we have T of C is equal to T of R. T of C is nothing but T of 5 and T of R is equal to T of 6. Therefore we have new value here, that is E will become hash now, that is T of 6. So we'll change this as E as hash. Simple. Then we have T of R is equal to temp. Okay, T of R is 6, that is T of 6. So T of 6 will become temp. Temp is E. Therefore we have T of 6 as E now. Okay, simple. Then we have the last iteration, that is next iteration. We have 6 plus C++ and R minus minus. So C will become 6 now. R will become 5. Now C is 6 and we'll check the condition. Is C is less than or equal to size by 2. Size by 2 is 6 and 6 is equal to 6. Okay, therefore this condition is true. Sorry, this is true because there is equal to sign here. Okay, so 6 is equal to 6. Therefore this is true. We'll enter inside this for loop. Here we have temp is equal to T of C. Okay, now C is 6. Therefore temp is equal to T of 6. T of 6 is E. Therefore we have temp is equal to E again. Then we have T of C is equal to T of R. Now T of C is nothing but T of 6 and T of R is T of 5. Therefore we have T of 6 is equal to T of 5. Now T of 6 is E and T of 5 is hash. Therefore E will become hash now. Okay. Then we have T of R is equal to temp. Now T of R is T of 5. Okay. Therefore we have T of 5 is equal to temp and temp is E. Therefore we have this hash as E now. Okay, simple. Then we go for next iteration. Before that we'll do C++ and R minus minus. Now C will become 7 now. Okay, and R will become 4 now. Okay. Then we'll check the condition. Is C less than or equal to size by 2? Now size by 2 is 6 and 7 is not less than or equal to 6. Therefore this false, will not enter this for loop. After this we'll go for this line, that is cout T, and we have output as this whole string, that is the new string that we have changed. So we have output here as, okay, so in the answer sheet you'll write this output. Okay, you'll write this thing only and you'll get the marks. Okay, so thanks for watching. This video was again big, but let me know your doubts and queries in the comment section below.